So my inspiration for systems thinking, now I'm not a natural at it, but I get the value of it. So has anyone read, well, firstly, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is my favourite question, brilliant. Has anyone read this one, Cash Flow Quadrant? Yeah. Awesome. So this one, I mean, the Rich Dad, Poor Dad was a classic and absolutely talked about assets, liabilities and how to create wealth. This one, the takeaway from this for me was business owners own systems. They have and a system is a set of processes. So this is what Robert says about a cash flow quadrant. He argues that having a business system that can operate effectively and profitably without consistent involvement of the owner. So in your property business, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 property businesses that you self-manage, leveraging the power of systems can help you do that better. Super powerful for a really simple idea. This chap said, he talked about checklists in different industries, medicine, aviation, and in business, and simply use a checklist to improve efficiency, reduce errors, and achieve better outcomes. So it's a really quick read, but for me it sounds really obvious, but using a checklist can be so powerful. And the medical profession and the aviation profession use it religiously. The aviation profession probably more successfully, I think. I would say that's more of a more recent publication. David Jennings talks about systems and the idea of having well-defined systems in place is crucial for scalability of your business. Anyway, that's some of the my inspiration for system thinking. So landlords are business owners. I kind of want to impress upon that idea on all of you really, accidental landlord or not. And therefore, if you're a business owner, you can benefit from implementing systems in your business. So I want to get a sense of who's in the room. If you're a landlord, just put your hands up for me to kind of see who's in the room. And if you have your property fully managed by a letting agent, keep your hand up. Okay, and all those who don't have it managed, it's self-managed, bit of both. Okay, all right, good. I think even if you have your property managed by an agent, you're paying them to run those systems for you, I suppose. But you can't, in my mind, kind of say there you are and forget about it and walk away, because ultimately you're still the guy responsible for it. So having a system to check on your agent is quite good. And I would encourage landlords to come on inspections kind of with us, because it just gives a bit more flavour for what's going on, and at least they see their product, it's their asset. So I would encourage that. So even if you have your property managed, have a think about how you manage your agent. So that's a reminder of the systems that we're going to talk about. And the question I want to ask, how do you know each of these things are done? So knowing what you need to do is one thing, but how do you know those things are done? Say, well, I did it. Okay, fine, that might be okay, but my memory's rubbish. Did I order the gas? All that good stuff. So when each of these things, think what needs to be done is stage one, and then how do you know that you've done it on time in the right way, etc. So have a think about that as we go through the next few slides. Has anyone seen that before? Yeah, good. So kind of this is what we do. So this is a free guide to landlords, how to let your property, all the things that they need you to do to be good landlords. So and in my mind, what landlords are doing is giving this and saying, you do that for me. So which is great, we can do all of this stuff for you, but that's what we're doing really. So there's a lot of guidance in there, so do read it, and it tells you what to do, but not necessarily how to do it. And I think that's the challenge that letting businesses have, is how they do this stuff efficiently, quickly, not compliantly, but predictably really, all that good stuff. So how to do those things. So I'm going to canter through some things and stop at a few of them. One, the impact of getting the thing wrong, because there are impacts on landlords for getting things wrong. Some text in orange where I've seen some things go wrong. So we've also got examples of where we've taken properties and things aren't as they should be, or self-managing landlords. We've got examples of things where things have gone wrong, and what the system is or the fix in our business to make sure that doesn't happen when we're managing landlords' properties. So watch out for the colourful text, and that's kind of what I'm trying to draw out here. So if you are a landlord, your mortgage needs to be the right mortgage. So either a buy-to-let mortgage, or if it's your own home that you then move out of, get consent to let from your lender. So quite easy, stage one. If you're a leaseholder, your leaseholder might require consent for you to let it, and they might charge you. So we've got some landlords literally sign a form and pay 120 quid for the ability to rent it out. So you might need consent from your leaseholder. So getting your property ready, so certificates, probably not that surprising. You need a gas certificate every year. You've got to give it to your tenants within 28 days. How have you done that? I mean, normally the plumber leaves it there on the board or something. So you're kind of covered in a lot of ways. But is that good enough for us? Probably not. So we have a different system for making sure that it gets there. Electrical inspection, installation, I think, and condition report every 5 years, or whatever the electrician says. It could be 3 years, and if it is 3 years, make sure you get it done in 3 years' time. So we took a 6-bed licensed HMO one quite recently from a rent-to-rent operator. So we got a checklist, as you expect, to take a property on. These things are the things that we need. One of those things is an EICR. Don't have that EICR. So
Explain what
electrical installations and condition report. So it's the only way that you can prove, really, that your electrical installation in your house is safe and up to the regulations. So bizarrely, it wasn't the law until about 2 or 3 years ago, which seems very late, but it is now the law. You have to have that.